Good afternoon, world. It's Ivan Romero. You guys saw my show I made earlier. I'm eating scrambled eggs with cheese. Yeah, it's so good. Did you enjoy your McDonald's life? Yeah, it was good, but I like Burger King and Wendy's better than McDonald's, right? I prefer Burger King or McDonald's. Better quality burgers, right? Ivan, did you know you're innocent? Yeah, she does. Yeah, if Ivan messes up when he pays the fee, that's not his fault. Because Ivan was a virgin, he didn't care about sex. But the world turned him into a porn star. He's a man whore now. Now, when the cats hit on him, he's tempted to do it. Questions are just like VJ was tempted to do it with those dogs in Hollywood. Obviously, that's why VJ's running with me. Wants to pay the fee. Because you turn your husband into a fucking man whore, man, porn star. I know. Like right now, I don't care about sex, guys. I'm not tempted to I don't care. Yeah. But you will say, yeah, we have to set everything up for Ivan to mess up. If Ivan fucks thousands, I don't know, 20,000 women, he'll mess up. That's crazy. That's just too much woman, man. It's fucking crazy, man. Yeah, man. That's why VG knows I'm innocent, obviously. Even though I'm gonna give Ivan hell for it, Ivan's innocent. Like he wasn't interested in sex, and the world turned him into a porn star. Like they turned me into a porn star. And he's now addicted to sex, and now he has sexual urges. Yes. Right now, I don't have sexual urges. I don't have sexual urges, right? Ivan, if you knew the world would make you pay, would you say you reserved for VJ? Yes, I would. But I know it's not going to happen, man. The world's going to make me pay. I'm not stupid, man. There's no way the Hollywood woman are going to let VJ get Ivan out of it. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to let VJ get Ivan out of that. No way. VJ has to pay too. The man got a piece of VJ, we want a piece of Ivan. All the Hollywood women want a piece of Ivan, VJ's husband, obviously. Just like all the men wanted a piece of VJ, right? All the Hollywood want a piece of Ivan. Even though I don't want to pay that fee, and I'm a virgin, but I mean, it's out of my control, right? I can't control that. If I don't pay, the world won't buy my book, right? There we go. VJ knows, yeah, if Ivan doesn't pay, the world won't buy his book. Yeah, VJ, if I don't pay, the world will not buy my book, man. That's why I have no choice. I have to do it, obviously. But I know the whole thing is a setup whereby they turn me into a man whore. I'm a porn star banging out 20,000 women. And then I'm now a man whore, and I'm a whore like VJ, and now I have my sexual urges. Because the world set the whole thing up for Ivan to be a whore, a man whore. Just like VJ, though. The one reason why VJ can't stay with the guys, Ivan, she's a whore. She loves sex, obviously. VJ loves fucking guys. She has a sexual addiction because she was an ex-porn star. Well, if you turn Ivan into a porn star, he's banging an in amount of woman. Ivan will become a man whore too. The gates turn me into a sex slave, obviously, into a sinner, right? Yeah. That's why VG knows, yeah, even if Ivan messes up pretty bad, it's not his fault. The world set the whole thing up for him to mess up, just like they set the whole thing up for me to mess up. Yeah. Victoria Justice is now a whore. She's addicted to sex. When Ivan pays the fee, he will now become a man whore who's addicted to sex. Because it's just too much woman. I don't know, 20,000 women, something crazy, man. I mean, that's just too much woman. Obviously. As if VJ knows, yeah, even though I would love for Ivan to repel them from me, there's no way he won't. He'll mess up a little bit like I did. Yeah, VJ, like you're looking at like 20,000 women, something crazy, man. That's too much, man. That's crazy, man. 100 women is fucking crazy. Most porn stars bang the good like 100 men or women in their career, in their pornography career. Whereas Ivan is like thousands, I don't know, 15,000, 20,000, something crazy, man. That's why VJ's running when he wants to write a fee. Also, members of it's not just the Hollywood woman. You also have VJ's members of VJ's family are going to be lying down sex with me too. That's crazy, man. Yeah, Serena VJ's money, Serena VJ's stepmother or stepsister are going to want a piece of Ivan too. You guys are a mess. You're crazy people. Yeah, and once VJ finds out that her stepsister and some of her friends and like her stepmother, they got a piece of Ivan. That's when VJ washes her hands on her family and she just waits for me to pay the fee and she runs with me. Obviously, you guys are a mess. I make crazy people. As I know, members of my family bang VJ. I'm not stupid. Ivan. Members of your family had sex with me. VJ probably met my brothers and. Yeah, well, you're looking at the similar situation for Ivan. All the members of VJ's family are going to be lined up to have sex with Ivan, too. That's why Victoria Justice running. He wants to pay the fee, obviously. But you guys are crazy, rubber people. Here we go. Yeah. You're a good man. Yes, I am. Even after what VJ did to me, if I knew the world wouldn't make me pay, I would actually would have saved by VJ, or maybe had one girlfriend, and that's it. Or somebody by VJ, but I know it's not going to happen. It wasn't making me pay, man. It's not my fault. Don't even say here. Yeah. VJ doesn't want one chick touching you, man. She doesn't want one chick touching her husband. She's a crazy woman. That's why she's running away and wasn't paying the fee, obviously. Because everyone in her life will turn on her, obviously. That's been crazy. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know it's fucked up. Once I know I have to have sex with my own stepmother and VJ's stepsister and her mother, that's when I know the whole thing is fucked up, obviously. And I know I made a mess. Yeah, I see Serena, I see Madison. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you're VJ's family, man. And you're willing to betray her like this and you're lying on to have sex with her husband, get a piece of her husband. Yeah, it's fucked up. Also, Victoria Justice running if he wants to pay the fee. She takes her things. She runs away with me once I pay the fee. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Yeah. Does VJ know you did, Ivan? Yeah, she does. But I have to go through the gates, man. That's the only obstacle, right? I know I did. I wrote the book, my masterpiece, Las Rosadas, but I have the keys. I can make my billions, but I have to go through the gatekeepers. Obviously. This is their house. I have to go through those guys. VJ's family, my home. I have to go through those guys. Yeah, but they don't want me controlling my own money in their house. Me, VJ. That's why they're gonna try me with new choices. I'm like, look, I'm not fucking selling and sharing with the garbage while you're fucking crazy guys. Not everybody's doing like that, man. Some Sarah. Yeah. So VJ knows, yeah. Even though Ivan was willing to say he's virginity for me, VJ knows the world's gonna make me pay to be with him. And if 20,000, 25,000 women have sex with Ivan, there's no, VJ knows she's not stupid. There's no way Ivan's not gonna mess up. Because he's now a man whore like me, and he has the temptations just like I had that temptation with the dogs. The men are dogs in Hollywood, the women in Hollywood are cats. VJ's stepsister is a cat, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way Ivan won't mess up. It's just too much woman. See, 50 women, 100 women, I could probably repel them, but like 20,000 women, that's fucking crazy, man. That's just, it's just too much woman. It's crazy, man. And VJ knows, yeah, Ivan will mess up too like I did, man. Those guys are dogs, those women are cats in Hollywood. My stepsister's a cat, and my friends are cats, and my Hollywood friends are cats. There's no way Ivan's not going to mess up a little bit. Yeah, VJ knows that's not stupid. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I told you Victoria Justice only cares about me. She doesn't really care about these other people. All the people in VJ's life, she doesn't really care about those people. She only cares about me because I'm VJ's baby. I'm her husband's wife. She only cares about me, right? That's why she runs away with me once I pay the fee. That's how you know she only cares about me, obviously. Yeah, as long as I'm with you, I'm happy. I don't need anyone else. I mean, yeah, Victoria doesn't care about anyone else that much. She only cares about me, Ivan Romero. That's all she cares about, right? Yeah. But I'm paying that fee to get my freedom with VJ and get my financial control with VJ, obviously. Yeah. And I make like my 20, 30, 40, 50 billion off the book. Something crazy, man. That's why Victoria Justice will be shocked. Ivan, you made $50 billion off your book. I'm like, yeah. She's like, holy shit, man. You won the lottery with that money, Ivan. I know. I won the lottery with that money. And VJ now sees Ivan. I get her smoking hot with William Beauty. And VJ gets Ivan smoking hot with his full-grown beard. That's why it's a setup, obviously. Those women did not get Ivan with the glowing beauty with his full-grown beard. As I guarantee you, VJ's blue is what triggers the beard growth. It's a setup, obviously. And I get to go and be with me and VJ get to go and be together. Are you gonna share that money with me, Ivan? I'm like, yes, sweetie, I will. Relax, calm down. I'm gonna share my money. Chill. Evil woman, yeah. VJ, relax, calm down. I'm not evil. I'm gonna share my with you, sweetie. Chill, calm down. I'm gonna share the $50 billion with you, man. Chill. I'm just fucking evil, that woman. Alright, you won the lottery with that money, I know. I would never have to work again with this money, I know. That's so much money, I know, VJ. $50 billion. I don't believe you, Ivan. And I take my cell phone, I call my Scotiabank bank, right? Account balance. You have $50 billion in your bank. And VJ's like, holy shit, Ivan, you're not bluffing, man. You really did make that money. Yeah, VJ, I did. She's shocked. That's why she wants a piece of it, obviously, VJ. She knows with that money, you can live life with that money, obviously. Buy your nice clothes. Like, the clothing stores at the mall are very expensive. Me and VJ can easily get our nice, like, jackets, our clothes, our shoes. We can get our mouthwash, our toothpaste, electronic toothbrushes, our body wash. VJ can get her makeup, her lipstick at the mall, nice lipstick brands and everything. Living the life. And she knows with that money we can build our $1 billion house, like Incredibles. We can get our nice cars, high-end cars. We can buy our 2 jets, $400 million jet, $100 million jet. We can get our $100 million unique 71 yacht, our cheaper like $40 million yacht. We can travel around the world, stay at the best suites and resorts and everything. Go to clubs, bars, restaurants, events. Hire drivers. Yeah, with that money. It's unlimited banking account, man. We can sell that film studio together. Sky Source Entertainment and make that Amazing Saints movie with Peter O'Malley, right? I don't know who I'm gonna choose, right? Yeah. That's Sarah. That's how Peter O'Malley wants to pay the fee. Because you made her pay too, right? Yeah. And Victoria Justice will be crushed and heartbroken when I pay the fee, obviously. Victoria Justice doesn't want one chick touching Ivan. One chick touching Ivan drives her crazy. So imagine VJ knowing tens of thousands of women are touching her husband Ivan. Victoria Justice will be a crazy woman and she'll be crushed, obviously. And she'll turn into a demon, obviously, right, VJ? When I pay the fee, right? Crazy woman, that woman. Yeah. 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 Did you really thought you'd get VJ fresh yourself? Like, with no mess in Ivan's life? Yeah, I did. I figured out I'm not stupid. Even when I found the mess happened, I thought maybe the world will let me be with VJ. I don't have to pay to make money for my book. But I figured it out. I'm like, yeah, why the world sees hell? They all dream about me. Then they're envious of my relationship. They're gonna make me pay too. I'm not stupid. I knew it. And I remember at first I was tripping balls, man. I hope I don't have to fucking be a porn star and fuck a bunch of women to be with VJ, man. I want a clean mind, and I figured it out. Nah, man. Just like the world made me pay, they're gonna make VJ pay too. I figured it out. I'm not an idiot, man. Yeah, man. When you're looking at like 20,000, 25,000 women in Hollywood line up to have sex with Ivan, I'm like, you guys are fucking crazy people, man. I paid a fucking price, man. That's crazy, guys, man. It's too much woman, man. Like, it's fucking crazy, man. My mind will be a fucking mess. Yeah, man. But I have no choice. If I don't do it, the world won't buy my book. I have no choice but to do it, man. You're gonna turn me into a porn star. Ivan Amaro will be the most famous porn star in the world. As porn stars who work in the pornography industry, they peak at like about 100 people they have sex with. Most porn stars have sex with about 100 different women and men in their career. For Ivan, it's thousands of women. It's not hundreds of women. No, it's thousands of women, man. Like 20,000 women, something crazy. 25,000 women, something crazy. So why? Obviously, it's something crazy, man. We want to have a virgin Ivan, who's not addicted to sex. He doesn't care about sex. Fuck like 25,000 women in Hollywood, man. That's crazy. Yeah, man. But I have no choice. If I don't do it, I won't make my money, obviously. And I also have to go through the gates. For me to make my money off my book, I have to go through death's door, right? Yeah, if you want to make your billions off your book, control your aims by get reach out fresh yourself, either you battle us or you die, Ivan. And I'm like, yeah, fuck you guys. I'd rather wake up and have you do that, man. No way. I choose the choice. I don't bow to the gates. I end up suffering the consequence for it. My father will wake me up 1 minute later after I die. The moment I wake up, VJ now sees Ivan, and it's a setup, obviously. I'm brand new. The mental illness is gone. My father refreshed my mind. I'm now a smart man. I guarantee when I'm getting out, I'll now be a smart man. Whereby, like, I'm smart now, like VJ. I'm able to write, like, an amazing script for Zanians with Peter O'Mell for the movie. The mental illness is now gone. VJ's Blue is the cure. But the anxiety and trips will never go away, obviously, as I'm not used to the keys. But the mental illness is now gone, obviously. Yeah. When I come back to life, right? I'm a brand new man, a brand new brain, man. Obviously. Yeah. Because the gates fucked up my brain, obviously. That's why I feel like coming out. Look, they gave me the mental illness. They're fucking wicked people, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. So VJ knows you did it. Yeah, she knows I did it, obviously, but Victoria Justice knows I have to go through the gates. I have to go through the families, obviously. This is her house. They control all the money. Well, Ivan Amara has to go to war with the gates to make his money. But I have the keys. I can open the door and make my billions. Me and VJ, but like I have to go through the gates, obviously, because this is her house. Obviously. And to make my money, I have to die for VJ to make that money. or I live and I sell and I get to see VJ in Hollywood, but I'm like, me and VJ are gonna be sharing forever with the world, and VJ's garbage and trash. He sees hell, and the gates are gonna dupe me and steal all my money and give me VJ the peanuts. That's what I told Justice. Like, Ivan, don't sell. It's a trap, Ivan. You have the keys. You don't have to sell them, Ivan. I'm garbage and trash, Ivan. Oh, I see hell, Ivan. It's a trap. They're lying to you, Ivan. I know, VJ. I know. Don't sell, Ivan. Our life will be destroyed. I know. He's crying. It's a trap, Ivan. I'm garbage and trash, Ivan. I see hell, Ivan. You have the keys. You don't have to sell them, Ivan. I'm like, I know, VJ. I know. Oh, no, said. That's actually fucking up, son. Yeah. You, world, will be listening in when the gates hit me upstairs. And Victoria Justice will be listening in. Holy shit, man. Like, once they actually, I don't know, the day happens, like, I even call upstairs who want to talk to you. When I see, like, all members of my family, I see other guys in the house. That's why I know, yeah, the time has come for Ivan to become king. And Victoria Justice is, like, worried, oh, man, I hope Ivan doesn't chicken out and sell, man. Our life will be destroyed. And I'm brave and I don't sell. I'm not gonna have those greedy pigs take my money, man. While you make out my own, you're fucking crazy, man. You make your 20, 30 trillion every year, your hundreds of trillions over the past 40 years. I'm not gonna let you take my 20, 30, 40, 50 billion on my book, man. No way, man. That money's for me and my life is not for you. You're just a greedy pig, man. I'm not gonna let you take my money. Here we go. Sarah. I have the keys. I have to sell to you. There we go. No games in, yeah. So you're thinking about, like, the bigger picture. Yeah, I'm like, okay, even though I know they're going to kill me, I'm going to wake up 1 minute later and get VJ all fresh myself, small Hollywood Beauty. I get to make all those billions up on Zane's book, and with that money, I can sell my films to better than VJ. I get my freedom. Sorry, my films to better than Hollywood, not VJ. My films to better than Hollywood. I get to live that life with VJ as king and queen. We get our freedom. That's what keeps me going. Obviously. But I have to go through the gates, man. I have to go through the gatekeepers around the world, man. So I have to marry one man versus an army of powerful people, man. So I'm fucking crazy, man. Yeah. It's not just the families, VJ. There's gatekeepers who are under them who run Hollywood, the sport business, the news organization, YouTube, the academic world. Like, all these gatekeepers under the families, they run their divisions around the world. It's Ivan Amara, one man versus an army of powerful men and women around the world. You'll find out, Ivan, when you face the gates, it's you versus an army of powerful men and women around the world who are the gates of the world. But I can beat all those guys. I have the keys. They know I have the keys. Ivan has the keys to get him. He can beat us. The only thing we can do is just kill him, but I mean, he can beat us, obviously. I can beat them, yeah. And you'll wake up 1 minute later after you die, Ivan. So would you rather wake up 1 minute later after you die and get over it and get your freedom with VJ and get VJ off fresh yourself tomorrow beauty? You make your, I don't know, your 30, 40, 50 minutes off your book, start your Sky Source Films to bread in Hollywood, and control your money with VJ? Or would you rather live and sell and you don't control your money, the gates control your money, and they're going to dupe you and steal your money and give you the peanuts, and you're sharing forever with the Guardians of Justice, with the world forever? What choice would you rather make? Yeah, I choose the other choice. I'm not going to have the gates do like that, man. No way. No fucking way, man. We'll have you guys some time. Yeah. I work tomorrow, guys. All I gotta do is wake up at 7:30, Ivan, go to work, get it over with, right? Yeah. I'm sick and tired of working all these shitty jobs for peanuts, man. That's why I'm not gonna let the gates take advantage of me. I'm not gonna take my money, man. I'm sick and tired of being the poor Ivan, working shitty jobs for shitty money while you're making your trillions around the world. I'm not gonna let those guys take my money, man. No way, man. Greedy pigs. Yeah. You really think I'm gonna let you take my money when you make all that money around the world? When you've been making all that money around the world for the past like 40 years of my life, you're hundreds of trillions. You think I'm gonna let you take my 50 billion off the book? You're crazy. The 50 billion off the books for you, BG. It's not for you. You're not touching it. There you go. I'm not having to do about that, man. No way. Yeah, even though $50 billion is peanuts, I want to control that. I can't stand if I be not rich or rich Ivan. Be not rich Ivan. I'm envious. Yeah, they're crazy people at the gates. I'm envious, Ivan. I can't stand the fact that you being spoke how long with VJ be not rich Ivan, making your 50 billion off your book and making your 50 billion off your Zane's brand, $30 billion for Gray Escape brand. I'm envious, Ivan. Yeah, they're crazy people at the gates. That's what they want me to sell. They're crazy people. Yeah, I'm envious, man. I can't stand the fact that we being average VJ. It pisses me off, Ivan. That's why we dupe VJ, and hopefully we can dupe you too. Yeah, they dupe VJ Ivan the gates. They're gonna dupe you too, man, if you sell. That's why God gave me the keys. That way they don't dupe me, man. And man, you have the keys, Ivan. You don't have to sell the gatekeepers. You have the keys. The brand's yours. The Zane's brand's yours, Ivan. You wrote it. You own the rights to it. That masterpiece is yours. You have the keys. You don't have to sell the gatekeepers. Do not let those guys, those greedy bullies, take you and VJ's money when they make all the money on our woman. They're fucking greedy pigs, Ivan. Even if you sell, they're not going to let you be a billionaire. As VJ's approved, they duped her. They're going to dupe you too, Ivan. Sarah? Yeah. Emma. Yeah. If you make 50 billion off your book, Ivan, you can start your own film with VJ better than the gatekeepers Hollywood system. Better than Hollywood. And you can get all the chosen Hollywood actors out, like John Boyega, Vaughn Joje, Peter Jackson, Ji-Won Soo, Mel Gibson, Andy Serkis. You can get all those guys out of Hollywood. You can pay them more money than what they made in Hollywood. And they get to be famous music stars doing VJ, Ivan. And you're going to make your billions off your Zane's brand. 50 billion, 80 billion, 100 billion off your Zane's brand. You and VJ will be making, man. Fucking a lot of money. That way they don't. That's why I have the keys. That way they don't do me, man. As a deal me VJ signed for the Zanus deal is a 50 to 100 billion deal. Something crazy. Me and VJ are gonna make our 50, 70, 80, even 100 billion off the brand, man. Something crazy. Yeah. But even if I make 100 billion or 50 billion, 60 billion off the brand, it's still peanuts compared to how much money the gatekeepers make. The gatekeepers make their tens of trillions every year, Ivan. Those peanuts, but they're just greedy pigs. They don't want you being that rich or VJ. They have an envy, obviously. Yeah, even though it's peanuts, the amount of money, even if you make 100 billion off of Zane's brand, that's peanuts compared to how much money we make. We make like our 30 trillion, 25 trillion every year, 40 trillion every year. We don't want you to be that rich, Ivan. We're envious. Yeah, that's why I came with the keys, and with the case don't do me, man. Sarah? Duh. That way you can live like VJ Ivan when you're king. She's king with you. Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. That's why VJ will give you that evil look. Because Victoria Justice doesn't know what it's like to have, I don't know, 50 billion in her bank, right? Because I'll be making my 20, 30, 50, 20, 30, 50, 30, 40 billion off the Zane's book. So like $50 billion off the Zane's book. That's something crazy. That's why I tell VJ I made $50 billion. She's shocked. And she gives me that you look. Are you going to share that with me? I'm like, yes, VJ, relax, sweetie. Relax, baby. I'm going to share her money, man. Chill. Calm down, man. Evil woman. Yeah, I'm going to share her money with me. Chill, VJ. My money's your money. Don't worry about it, VJ. I'm going to share her money with me. Chill. Because VJ knows with $50 billion, she can achieve her career dreams with that money. And her personal dreams, too, with Ivan. So much money. Yeah. I won a lottery with that money. That's crazy, man. I know, $50 billion to make off the boat. Something crazy, man. Yeah, man. She knows with that money, we can start the film studio Barrett in Hollywood. We can fund Zane's for $3 billion. We can build our $1 million house. We can buy our like $500 million jet. Make $50 million, I'll buy like a $500 million jet. Get a cheaper $100 million jet. We can get our nice yachts. We can get our nice clothes and shoes and our high-end fucking cars. And when we travel around the world, we can stay at the best suites and resorts and go to restaurants, clubs, events, and theme parks. Like, we're living the life, man. We're trying to do, don't forget that, right? VJ knows that money we can live a life. That's why she wants a piece of it, honestly. All right, VJ, relax, calm down, sweetie. I'm gonna share your money, man. Chill. Evil woman. That's what I did for you. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I want a piece of that. I'm like, VJ, relax. I'm gonna share your money, man. Chill. When I go to Vancouver, I'll register for the cards, man. Chill. At Scotiabank, right? In Canada, right? Vancouver, Canada, Sarah. Yeah. and I can get all the Hollywood actors out of Hollywood, and they work for me. I can pay them more money than when they're making Hollywood for my company and my film studio. Get the better perks, and they get the movie stars with me, VG, obviously. I'm talking to all you Hollywood. I'm talking to you, John Boyega, Vaughn Jordan, Jim Monzo, Andy Serkis, Idris Elba. You guys can beg all you want after saying this. I'm not going to be selling you guys, right? You guys can't be selfish. There we go. I know they're all going to bail. My guys, you can bail you want. I'm not going to be selling you, man. For the great kind of reasons, huh? Yeah. But they're going to beg, though. I'm like, no, you crazy people. I'm not going to be selling you guys. You're not going to that movie. So, Idris Elba is actually perfect for The Great Escape. But if I resign him, he's going to piss off a lot of actors, agents, and all. It's not fair. You guys see what I'm saying? They'll tell me, I even fuck those guys. Just resign me. I'm like, no, Idris Elba, you can't be selfish. You crazy people, yeah. Because Idris Elba knows I can sign him to his like 50, 55 million deal for The Great Escape, right? He knows I can easily pay more. And Hollywood will make like his 15, maybe 17 million in Hollywood. I can easily pay him his 50 plus $1 million for The Great Escape. John May, I can pay him his 33, 34, 35 million for The Great Escape. They know I can pay them more. That's why they're begging, obviously. I'm like, no, guys, you can't be selfish. You need to give Keanu Reeves and Matt Damon and Ben Affleck and all those guys an opportunity to be movie stars and movie. It's not just about you guys, man. You can't be selfish, man. They felt like shit during the 5 years of Zanus. They want to be safe too. You can't be selfish, guys. But I told you, the Zanus stars don't care about other Hollywood actors. All they care about is their own careers. Ivan, I'm not kidding around. I don't want to fucking go back to Hollywood. I want to work for you, Ivan. Please, man. I'm like, guys, you're not going to be next movie, okay? Don't hate him, saying, Yeah. Yeah. Why, does it really piss you off that you have to pay to be with your wife? Yes, it does, man. Because, like, the truth is, guys, I don't care about sex. I don't care about that stuff, man. I'm not interested in having sex with, like, I don't know, like 20,000 Hollywood women. You guys are fucking crazy people, man. Like, I'm not interested, man, but you're going to force me to do it. And I know if you force me to do it, it's a setup for Ivan to mess up too. I'm not an idiot, man. Because right now, I have no addiction. I have no sexual addiction right now. Like, I just get beer and smokes. I don't care about, like, sex and all that stuff. I don't really care about that stuff. Except for one with VJ. Honestly, because I did have that dream before a while. I hope, even though the VJ has a scarred mind, it'd be nice for me to have a clean mind when I'm a VJ. But I figured it out. I'm like, yeah, the world's gonna make me pay to make money off my book and to be with VJ. I'm not stupid, man. The world made Ivan pay. They're gonna make VJ pay too. I'm not an idiot. Obviously, in the case some Ivan, there's like 25,000 women in Hollywood lined up to have sex with you, Ivan. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, if you don't do it, you're not gonna see VJ. You're not gonna make your money, Ivan. He's gonna tell me that, man. You guys are fucking wicked people, man. I'm not interested in doing all that, man. That's why VJ's running me once by the feet, because she knows I was innocent. You know, Ivan was an innocent man, a virgin. What do you think they get the idea of that movie, The 40-Year-Old Virgin? Symbols of Ivan, obviously. Assuming I don't get a girlfriend, right? It's symbols of Ivan. Ivan pays the fee when he's about like 40. Before he pays the fee, Ivan O'Mara is a square virgin, and all of a sudden he's a man whore. Bang tens of thousands of women, man. Something crazy, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. I told you, if he doesn't want me touching one woman, that's the when I pay the fee, Victoria Justice will be crushed. She'll be crying and crushed, and she will give me hell, obviously, and she'll become a demon, obviously, when I pay the fee, obviously, right? She might get into an argument with her sister, her mother, her stepmother, her stepsister. Yeah, it's crazy. She knows those women touch her husband too. That's why Victoria Justice, once she knows they touch her husband Ivan, Victoria Justice washes her hands on her family and her so-called friends, and all she's thinking about is just waiting till Ivan pays the fee and being with Ivan. Obviously, but I told you, Ivan, even though Victoria Justice will be crushed and everything, she's still going to be continuously fucking the guys when you pay the fee. That's why when I pay the fee, it'll finally hit me. Yeah, I already banged the chicks. There's no point in me being faithful to VJ. It's already bad. Victoria Justice took me for granted with those men, and she continuously keeps fucking the guys. I might as well be stupid too. There's no point of like if you bang thousands of women, there's no point in you being faithful. It doesn't get any worse than that. There's no point. That's my point, right? That's the very thought that BJ had. Yeah, I already messed up with all these guys. There's no point in me being faithful to Ivan. Victoria just took me for granted too. Obviously, when she was in Hollywood, when the mess started happening in Hollywood, right? When she did Victorious. Because I guarantee the mess started to happen when she did Victorious. Because that's when she matured. She was like 17, 18. That's when the mess should start to happen, I guarantee you, with VJ in Hollywood. Once she was mature. Whereas Dory 101, it probably wasn't that bad. She probably banged a few guys here and there, but she was a young woman. She was only like 13, 14. Once she hit puberty, like 17, 18, that's when the messy shit probably started happening in Hollywood. And Victoria Justice took me for granted, obviously. Question, Sarah? Yeah, there you go. Question, Sarah? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're a good guy. Yes, I am. Even after what your wife did for you, if the world doesn't make you pay, yeah, I'd most likely be a virgin. Victoria Justice, I'd have a clean mind. Victoria Justice would have got Ivan onto herself like that, obviously. If I knew the world wouldn't make me pay. But because I know the world doesn't make me pay, there's no point in me. It's pointless for me to sell my virginity for you because I know you guys are going to turn me into a man or into a sinner, into a porn star. I'm not stupid. I mean, yo, Ivan, VJ has to pay too. It's not just about VJ, Ivan. You too. You're special too. Victoria Justice has to pay for that. She has her handsome husband who's white. Ivan's the kind of guy who makes a woman feel alive. VJ has to pay for that too. That's why you want me to have sex without like 25,000 Hollywood women who I'm not interested in having sex with. You got some Sarah? You have to force me to do it. Otherwise, you know I won't do it, right? Yeah, we have to force you. If we don't force you, you're not going to. Yeah, if you don't force me, you know I'm not going to do it. I can stay a virgin for the next 20, 30 years, no problem, obviously. I don't struggle with sex. Obviously. But you set the whole thing up for Ivan to be a man whore, whereby he messes up like VJ did. Yeah, Ivan, we set the whole thing up for you to mess up too. Just like VJ messed up. We have all like thousands of women in Hollywood going after Ivan. Ivan will mess up a little bit too. Because he's now a man whore and he has his sexual urges because he's no longer that square virgin Ivan, obviously. Right, some Sarah? Yeah. Yeah. So Ivan's all the Hollywood women. Yeah. All the Hollywood celebrities are going to be the woman celebrities are going to be lined up to have sex with Ivan, just like all the men in Hollywood touch VJ. Like, duh, I'm not stupid. She's special. All the women in Hollywood, the famous women in Hollywood, are going to be lined up to have sex with Ivan too. Just like the men went after VJ, the women are going to go after Ivan, obviously. Because you guys want VJ to pay too. Yeah, I want VJ to pay too. VJ has to pay for that. Because you're special, Ivan. Yes, I am. I know. You're green. You make a woman feel alive. VJ has to pay for that too. We're not going to let Victoria Justice get Ivan out there. Sorry that, man. No fucking way. No fucking way are we going to let VJ get Ivan out there. Sorry that. A square version Ivan out there. Sorry that. No way. So he has to pay for that. Yeah, you guys are crazy people. Yeah. It would be nice for me to be a square version when I meet VJ, but it's not going to happen, man. I know it's not going to happen. I'm not stupid. Yeah. That's why VJ's running with me because she knew The Ivan, before he paid the fee, was the square virgin. Yeah, man. And now when she meets Ivan, Ivan just bagged like tens of thousands of more, man. It's like crazy. Maybe VJ paid too. That's why VJ's running with me, wants to pay the fee. And that's how you know Victoria Justice only really cares about me. She doesn't really care about these people in Hollywood, right? That's how you know she only cares about me. Because I'm her baby and I'm why. We have history in the sky. Victoria Justice only cares about me. She doesn't really care about these people in Hollywood and all stuff, right? She doesn't really care about her family. She was her actors. She doesn't really care about like her so-called friends. All she cares about is Ivan, because Ivan is her husband, who's white. Ivan is VJ's baby, who's white, obviously. That's why VJ doesn't care about those guys not that much. She only cares about me. That's why once I pay the fee, she takes her things and she runs away with Ivan, obviously. Once I pay the fee, obviously. I realize that she runs away. She takes her things and she runs away with me. God, that's how you know she only cares about me. She doesn't care about the other people in Hollywood that much. Well, hey, guys, been saying, yeah. She doesn't really care about these guys in Hollywood, right? Yeah. And her so-called friends in Hollywood. She only cares about me, obviously. That's why she runs away with me once I pay the fee. And the truth is, I only care about VJ. And the only person I care about in the world is Victoria Justice. I don't really care about these other people around the world. Right? I only care about VJ. So also I'm with her, I'm happy, obviously. I don't really care about the other people around the world, too. All I care about is VJ, obviously. I don't really care about anyone else around the world. Because VJ's my baby, she's my wife, too, right? You guys can say who's N, right? Yeah, there you go. That's why VJ takes her things and she runs away with Ivan, obviously. Once I pay the fee. She runs away with me. That's how you know she doesn't really care about those people in Hollywood. It'll finally hit all the people's minds in Hollywood. Yeah, Victoria Justice doesn't really care about us. She only cares about Ivan. It's like once Ivan pays the fee, VJ just takes her things. I ride to Los Angeles Airport and she takes her like one luggage and she runs away with Ivan. She takes Ivan and she runs with Ivan, and Ivan made the $1 billion, I don't know, it's $50 billion off the book. She takes her things, she runs with Ivan, and she lives a life with Ivan as king and queen, as queen. She gets to be a famous movie star with Ivan. When they sell that Scotch name in the studio, VJ runs away with Ivan. It's just me and her pretty much, right? Because we're now king and queen, we're trending in the main event, trending every day on X. Brands taking reels and pictures of us wherever we go. It's crazy, man. It's trending on X constantly, obviously. And the Hollywood actors for the Zanus and the Great Escape, we try to meet VJ for the movie project, obviously. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Keanu Reeves, Michael Jordan, Brie Larson, they'll be trending with me and VJ during the Great Escape movie. And John Boyega, Yvonne Joe, Digimon Sue, and all those guys will be trending with me for the Zanus movie project, obviously. Yeah. That's what else that, man. I'm like, no, John, you get 10. I'm not paying you 20. Stop being greedy, John, you greedy pig. Ivan, it's nothing. I'm like, John, I'm not going to pay you 20. You're not worth that, man. You get 10. You greedy pig. I don't know, so man. I'm like, no, John, you get 10. I don't know, so man. I'm like, no, John, you get 10. Something greedy. It's a deal, man. They'll say, yeah, John sounds like contract. Yeah, John, I'm paying you enough money. You signed almost a $30 million deal, John. That's enough. I'm not paying more money. You're not worth any more than this, man. This is how much you're worth. I'm not paying more than this, man, you greedy pig. Yeah. Everyone else, man. I'm like, no, John, you get 10. You greedy pig, yeah. Yeah. I'm just messing, man. That's not money for me. It's a deal, man. I'm saying, yeah, he sounds like contract. He sounds like a $20 million deal, John. It's a lot of money for him. He made like $1.7 million for Ryan Skywalker, right, John Mayer, for the movie, right? I'm paying him like a $20 million deal. Right, you're gonna make your 7, 5, 6, even $8 million speaking, John. A lot of money. That's enough. I'm not paying you more money, John, you greedy pig. And Yvonne Joje too. If he wants like 10 million in film bros, I'm like, John, I'm like, Yvonne, you get 5.5. I'm not paying more than that, man. You're a biggest actor, you get 5.5. Sign like your 16, 17 million deal in your combined earnings. Yvonne Joje signed about a 16, 17, 18 million deal in his combined earnings. With his speaking, he signed like about a 16, 17, 18 million deal. That's how much A is paying in Hollywood. Yvonne Joje signed a mega deal, man. I'm not paying more than that. He gets 3.5 to 4 for his base. I'm not giving him any 5.5 for Yvonne Joje. It's obvious. Is John Boyega's deal bigger than Yvonne Joje? Here's the thing. John Boyega's deal is actually bigger than Yvonne Joje's deal. Because I'm paying him in Canadian, he lives in England, he's making about the same amount of money as Yvonne Joje. You got what I'm saying? A 28 million deal in Canadian money is like a 17, 18 million deal in John Mayenga's pounds. So John signed pretty much the same deal as like a Von Joje when he converts his money and his currency, his pound currency. He signed about a 17, 18 million deal with John Mayenga. He's making like 9 million after taxes, John Mayenga. And Von Joje is making like $9 million after taxes too. But Von Joje is lucky; he's not affected by the rates. Because Scarce is a Canadian company. He lives in Vancouver, Canada. Von Joje gets his full Canadian money. He doesn't have to worry about the currency rates and converter or all that stuff, right? Yeah. Whereas all the other actors who live in America, they're affected by the rates. They make a bit less because, yeah. Like, Idris Elba signed about a 30, 31 million deal around there. That's like 20 million in his pounds, Idris Elba. But even though he's making less, Idris Elba doesn't make $20 million in Hollywood. He makes like his 8, 9, 10 in Hollywood, 11 in Hollywood. So Idris Elba's still walking away with like, I don't know, like 10 point something million bank after taxes. Idris Elba. He's $10 million richer. He doesn't make that in Hollywood. I mean, it's like his 4, 5, 6, 7 after taxes, Idris Elba. That's what I'm saying. He's still making more than what he made in Hollywood. I'm like, oh, I got a lot of water. Some sour. Yeah. What about Keanu Reeves? Keanu Reeves signed a $212 $20 million deal, which is like a $160 million deal in his American money around there. Keanu Reeves is making about 160. Does my laptop work? I think my battery died, right? My battery died, I think, guys. It took my fucking charger. Yeah, my battery died. Keanu Reeves signed about a 160, 70 million deal in his American money for The Great Escape. Yeah, so he's making a bit less than what he made for The Matrix, but he's still making more money than what he makes in Hollywood average. Just after Keanu Reeves did The Matrix, he never made $200 million after that. He made like way, way less for his movies. So I'm still paying him more than what he makes in Hollywood on average. But for The Matrix, Keanu Reeves made more than what I'm paying him for The Great Escape. But if Keanu Reeves signs a 212 million deal, that's like a 165 million deal in his American money. He's still walking with like 80 something million in his bank after taxes. His agent's cut. It's a lot of money for Keanu Reeves. He's $80 million richer. And Ben Affleck and Scarlett Johansson, Matt Damon signed like their 130 something million deal, which is like 95, 190 million in their American money. They're still making their 45, 50 million after taxes, those guys. 45, 48 million, $50 million richer. That's a lot of money for Ben Affleck and Matt Damon and Scarlett Johansson for those guys, right? They don't make that in Hollywood. Hollywood, they make their 12, 11, 10, 8 million, 9 million after taxes, 6 million after taxes. They're making 40 plus million after taxes, 45, $50 million after taxes, those guys. 45, $50 million richer in their bank. That's a lot of money for those guys. They don't make that in Hollywood. That's why they're all going to beg, obviously. My car was in the water. The agent will tell them, yeah, Ivan, yeah, guys, beg your ass off for Ivan to resign you. Even when Hollywood threw them a lot of lucrative offers, they still beg. They know I can easily pay them more than what Hollywood can pay them, obviously. Duh. Yeah. Got some Sarah? Yeah, man. Yeah. Ivan, this is Keanu Reeves. You know how big Keanu Reeves is? This is Keanu Reeves, Ivan. You know how big this guy is? He's big, Ivan. I'm like, guys, I know he's big. That's why I'm paying him $200 million. Yeah, but Ivan, he deserves more. I'm like, no, he doesn't, guys. He's not worth any more than this, guys, man. Keanu Reeves is not worth any more than, like, $200. That's how much she's worth, man. I'm not paying more than that. I'm not having to, man. No way. Yeah, the agents might play that game, right? This is Keanu Reeves. You know how big this guy is? This is Keanu Reeves. I mean, yes, guys, I know he's big. That's why I'm paying him a lot of money. I'm paying him $200. Because they're greedy, they want like a $300 million for Keanu Reeves. I'm like, no, guys, he's not worth that. He gets this 212, 220. That's not money for Keanu Reeves. 165 million is American money. He's walking away with like $80 million in his bank after taxes and agent. That's not money for Keanu Reeves. $80 million richer. That's not money for him. In free cash. Don't forget that, right? And it comes with perks, guys. That's my final offer. I'm not paying Keanu Reeves any more money. He's not worth any more than this. I'm not going to have him do money. He's not the main event. Sarah? Yes, he's big. I get it. He's a big actor. Believe me, he is a big actor. I know he is. He's a big, powerful actor. He builds buzz. He makes the movie better. That's why I'm paying him a lot of money. But I'm not going to overpay him and have him do me, guys. I'm not going to have those agents badges do me. I'm saying Hollywood. I'm saying. I'm not going to have those guys do me. Here we go. I don't want you to say, yeah. Yeah. Guys, I'm just messing, man. That's not money for me, man. That's a deal. Sign me up, man. Like a 200, like 20 million deal. He's like, holy shit, man. I don't make this in Hollywood. Yeah, Keanu. You're making like your 165 million American money. I mean, that's not money for me. I don't even make this in Hollywood. Yeah, Keanu. This is a good deal for you. Keanu easily signs that contract, obviously. I take him out to dinner. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Scott Johansson, Paul Bettany, Mike B. Jordan, they signed the mega deals. I take him out to dinner. After they signed the contract, sorry, for the Great Escape movie. Yeah. Sarah? Yeah. Emma. Yeah. Keanu, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Michael B. Jordan, Brie Larson, Paul Bettany. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Scarlett Johansson. How does it feel to make all this money and be free? Feels good, Ivan. Thank you, man. You're a good man, I know. I paid them all those millions in free cash. They make all those tens of millions. Free cash is my holy man, obviously. And they're all happy. They might even cry, man, some of those guys. They might tear up a little bit. Oh, Ivan, thank you, man. You're a good man. The age of Ivan, you're a good man. Like, you're paying all these actors all these millions in free cash. Yeah, they get their millions in free cash, man. That's why they're gonna work harder for me, and they're gonna love me as a boss, man. You know, Ivan's the chillest boss ever. Yeah, guys, I don't own you. You're not a sellout. Yes, I'm your boss, and you have to listen to me, but I don't own you. You have your freedom, like, you know what I'm saying? I pay you a lot of money. And because I give you freedom, guys, and I pay you all this money, more than what we in Hollywood, I want you guys to destroy the role for the movie. I don't worry about Ivan. They work so hard for me, and they destroy the role. All the Hollywood actors for The Great Escape lose themselves in character. All the Hollywood actors for Zane's lose themselves in character for the movie. Obviously. Because I paid them all that money in free cash. Because I'm a good holy man. I'm not dirty, obviously. Yeah. That's how Michael B. Jordan might tear up and cry and Ivan, thank you, man. You're a good man. Yeah, like I paid Michael B. Jordan like his 1 million deal, 42 million deal in free cash. Gets his freedom and he makes all that money. I know it was 17 million after taxes in free cash. That's one small reason why they're begging to do, because they went out of Hollywood, obviously. They know when they go back to Hollywood, it's back to the dirty business, obviously, right? Yeah, I just went from the clean business and now I'm going back to the dirty business. I don't want to go back to the dirty business. I want to stay in the clean business. This guy's versus clean, was Hollywood's dirty. That's why some of the Hollywood actors might tell me, yeah, Ivan, fuck Hollywood, fuck the Hollywood elites, fuck that system. You got me out. I'm much more happy working your movie, Ivan. Fuck Hollywood, Ivan. Yeah, they might tell me that. Fuck the Hollywood elites, Ivan. Fuck Hollywood. I'm done with Hollywood, man. I want to work for you, man. Fuck Hollywood, Ivan. Yeah, they might tell me that. My company's clean. Because Hollywood's dirty, obviously. You have to do it to make your money right. That's how it works. You have to pay a price to make your money. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's what's guys above the water. And you're welcome to Sweetie BJ. Saved your fucking ass. Anyways, guys, this is Real Wedge. The show. So I'm saying, peace. Peace out, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Amazing show, Modern America. Peace out, guys. Go home, son.